to communicate evacuation routes and get residents to safety, and they're ready to do it again.
Thank you, Renee. Here's G.
With virtually, Rick, well, that drought in California may impact the state's electricity. The declining water supply could greatly hurt our ability to use hydropower. Our Rick Adams joins us in studio to break it all down for us in the only way he knows how.
That's right, one of a kind.
Thank you.
Hello, sir. How we doing?
In the room.
Turning to liquid. Let's evaporate together. Oh, look, that's nice. I just washed my hands. That's very good for COVID. Thank you.
Let's
Bye.
evaporate together.
Hello there, you gorgeous truth tellers. Electricity is power to the people, giving us what we want 24 hours a day. And don't you try and stop it, or else you'll see what happens. Let me tell you. But what's this? No hydro what now? What happens when hydropower isn't there for us? How dare you? Let's get virtual, please. Juan, Ryan, Ben, insert.
Our most recent winter was one of the driest on record, which meant smaller snowpack in the mountains and less meltwater. So you can see why, in recent weeks, reduced water levels meant the shutdown of the Edward Hyatt hydroelectric power plant at Lake Orville, one of the largest in our state. Hydropower from dams usually brings us 15% of California's electricity, which means when we lose it, we have to get our energy from somewhere else. That shortfall can be helped by wind and solar production, but the fact is, natural gas power plants, essentially a fossil fuel, are still largely in the mix, and it costs more, which means it's not just passed on to our bills, but increases our state's carbon dioxide emissions too. And when it gets hot, we yank up our aircon and demand even more electricity.
All of this interrelated complexity is only going to get tougher as we head towards the goal of carbon-free electricity generation by 2045. And as California's in the grip of a mega drought right now, well, the future's looking a bit of a worry. Fortunately, we have smart minds at the California Department of Water Resources who anticipate and plan for these moments because, oh, if you're watching this, it means you have electricity. So we have them to thank. Thank you.
But what of the future? Well, energy experts have a lot of suggestions, but the main ones are having a more resistant and connected electricity grid so that we can integrate decreased hydropower by sharing other states' resources, like wind power from Oregon and solar power from Nevada. The other is increasing our state's ability to store energy so that we can keep it for the months when we most need it to make up a shortfall of power. Whatever happens, energy demand is always going to be high, and as we look to a more electric future where cars and homes become increasingly things that we plug in to charge, well, for now at least, it seems that as ancient as fossil fuel is, it's going to be sticking around with us for quite a few years yet.
Oh, hydropower, you fickle mistress. You said you'd be there for us forever, but who knew your nemesis, the sun, had other plans? Not acceptable, but okay. Where I come from, it rains all the time, so everyone's envious of non-stop sun over here, but now I think the umbrella is on the other foot, so to speak. So if it helps, or instead just ring me out, I was born in a rain cloud, I'm permanently damp, which means I could probably provide a few charges of a cell phone or something like that.
I'm not sure where to go after that.
A fickle mistress. I'm still trying to get over that, that metaphor.
Permanently damp
So,
as well.
In English, my friend, in English, how might this loss of hydropower impact us, like really personally, like, you know, boots on the ground traction? How does it impact us now?
Well, when you think back to 2012-2016 drought, it really hit local utilities to the tune of something like $5.5 billion. So you know that's going to get passed on to us when we experience the same thing as we're going through now. Hydrologists are also tracking, of course, that lack of snowpack up in the Sierra Nevadas, and that meant that, of course, we got a small burst from hydropower and then it was over. So it's going to be the same situation, and there's going to be an increase in utilities, of course. The good thing about gas production, though, for energy is that it's 90% efficient. Bad side is, of course, we're going to get a little bit extra. We don't know what that's going to cost, but it will increase our bills. And,
oh no, not again.
Well, maybe a little bit, but the most important thing is, of course, what are futures tracking in the market? They're tracking natural gas prices, and they're going up. So the future is betting on there being less hydropower in
Too
California.
bad we just can't pump it out of the ocean, right?
Yes, that should be. Let's do that. Let's push it up a hill and down again. Who's with me? Let's go now.
We're looking for a new innovative solution.
Oh, he's off to do it, everybody. We'll catch you later, Ricky. We love you.
No one can better make us smile during dire circumstances than Rick, and we need that kind of news and truth-telling.
Absolutely. I mean, what will we do without him on Wednesday mornings? He helps to break down these complicated and complex issues.
And makes us smile while we're learning.
Oh, he's back.
Terrific.
He's lingering. Did you have something else to say?
No, that's it. I'm good.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. We're going to take a short break, give you a live look outside this morning. That's Marina Del Rey you're looking at.
I love how people are just taking a nice, beautiful morning walk, kind of setting their intentions, as you say, for the day. It's about intention. It's